So I did get a Cybertruck all-wheel drive model, but more on that later. We're about to go off to Lisbon, Portugal. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and we got some exciting things to share, some news, some info, some vending business tips. So let's do it. So we are in Portugal right now, right outside of Lisbon, and honestly, it was just quiet for a second. I wanted to capture that, and now all of a sudden, all the cars are back. We're actually having some type of beer and wine festival tonight, so might have to check that out. But here we are, beautiful Portugal, and the only way I'm able to do this and travel and see the world is my vending machine business. So hopefully this video inspires you, motivates you, and you stay tuned and kind of take these tips and apply them to your business, apply them to your life, because a lot of things in the vending business can be applied to any single business. So stay tuned, a lot more awesome content to come. Hopefully you guys enjoy this little vlog and tip video. I'm about to sit down for you guys, record an awesome video teaching you how to make money from home with vending machines, going over some tips that I haven't before on this channel. So if you're interested, stay tuned and catch me on the tripod. So you want to start a vending machine business. You're wondering, hey, how do I do it? I want to make money from home. Vending machines don't require you in the beginning to have a warehouse. So how do I do it? In this video, I'm breaking down the steps that go into that process. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Make sure you leave a comment down below, and we're going to start giving away free books again. So if you want my book, if you didn't know, I have a book, Vending Revolution, How to Start and Grow a Vending Business at Any Age. If you want that book, just leave a comment down below, and I will simply reply to your comment, say, hey, you won the book a week from now, and then I will ship you out the book. You'll just have to email me your address, and we'll go from there. So if you want a book, comment down below, but stay tuned. Awesome video for you guys today. Enjoy. Vending machines are awesome. They're low maintenance, low cost, and easy to set up once you have a location. They also generate consistent revenue depending on where you place them, and if you have the right accounts, it's income for a lifetime, and I truly mean that. Plus, who hasn't grabbed a snack or drink from a vending machine? Wouldn't it be so cool to own your own vending machines, be able to sell your own snacks and drinks to someone else and do the exact same experience for the world? I think that's what we do. It's pretty cool. It seems like a simple, basic task, but I think we are providing happiness and energy and snacks and Kit Kats to the world, and that is something to be proud and grateful of. First things first, as always, do your research. You're watching this video because you're a smart person. You're not just jumping in, buying a crappy machine, buying crappy products, putting it in a crappy location. You actually want to learn from people who've been in the business, who've done what you want to do, and I think that's the smartest thing. It was the first thing I did, but I'll tell you this, when I was searching on YouTube how to start a vending business 10 years ago, there was nothing there. The only thing that you really could find was blogs, and they really had no information. So you're very, very lucky to have all these videos out there, not even just from this channel, but from other channels. So definitely watch all the videos you can about starting your vending business, but also do research on the type of machines. There are so many types of vending machines. You have soda, you have snack, you have drink, you have all these different machines that you can place on locations, and you have to know which ones you're going to focus on. I do believe start how you want to finish. I've mentioned that on this channel before in previous videos, and if you want to start this business, you need to start it how you want to finish. If you want to finish and you want to have only snack machines, only drink machines, you want to have an employee, you want to have only crane machines, only ATMs, start how you want to finish. Otherwise, you'll put yourself in a corner and you won't be able to do that. I've done that, but I was able to kind of transition back, but it took me a longer time to kind of do that because I didn't start how I wanted to finish. I didn't exactly know. So make sure you have a plan of action and attack on how to do that. Even if it's just from your basic income level, how much you want to make, you have to work backwards from those numbers, figure out how many people you need to buy from your vending machines every single day in order for you to make a nice profit. And guys, if you really are enjoying this video, the comments, the likes, and even following me on Instagram at Dominick Barbato, it's awesome. I love talking to you guys. I love helping you guys. So if you want to follow me, always there, Instagram at Dominick Barbato. And also you can stay tuned on my Portugal trip. If you're seeing this, I will still be in Portugal. So Toodles, or what's up from Portugal. So yeah, but back to it, guys. I think the next most important thing, and although they are the sponsor of today's video, I think you need to use the sponsor of today's video, vendingexchange.com, for your vending machine business to get the best locations and to get permission from these locations to place your vending machines without even having to do anything but sign up to their platform, vendingexchange.com. Been using it for like the last year, maybe even year and a half. And honestly, it's amazing because you get simple text messages sent to you every single day, every week, depending on where you are, and you can see what locations are coming through, and you can have the ability to purchase them without ever having to talk to a location. VendingExchange.com does all the heavy lifting for you. They get you the contact person, the emails, the products they want, the product lists. This platform is a great resource if you're a new vending business and you have vending machines and you can't find locations. Sign up for Vending Exchange. They're going to show you guys what you need to do to make this happen. So without further ado, let's hop right back into the video. If you need locations though, vendingexchange.com. Click the link in the description and let's get back to it. So yeah, if you don't already have a machine, then the next thing you need to do is to purchase a machine, because you can't get a location before you have a machine. Although I've seen people do it, I highly suggest, and it's just my way of doing this business, is always have a location before you have a machine. Because if you go out and you get a location and they say, yeah, we want a soda and a snack machine, and you have no idea how to get either of those, or you need a toy machine or a cream machine, whatever it is, you're going to have a problem, because you're going to have them waiting weeks and weeks and weeks, and within that time frame they could change their mind and different things could happen. So make sure you know where to purchase your machines. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, all these different places have used refurbished equipment. Find a good supplier in your area that potentially refurbishes machines. I know out in California they have a lot of them. Go out and you get a location and they say, yeah, we want a soda and a snack machine, and you have no idea how to get either of those, or you need a toy machine or a cream machine, whatever it is, you're going to have a problem, because you're going to have them waiting weeks and weeks and weeks, and within that time frame they could change their mind and different things could happen. So make sure you know where to purchase your machines. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, all these different places have used refurbished equipment. Find a good supplier in your area that potentially refurbishes machines. I know out in California they have a lot of them. I know in Texas they have a bunch of them. I don't know everywhere else in the world, but finding a good resource for where to get the machines specifically that you're going to be vending, that you're going to be putting out there in locations, is going to be a must in this business to see long-term success. And as with any business, over a 10-year period, the IRS says 90% of businesses fail. So if you don't want to fail, if you want to be part of that 10% that exceeds over the long term, make sure you have a plan of action on how you're going to get machines and keep getting locations. And those are the two things we have already went over in this video. So hopefully that gives you a jump start on that if you haven't already started to Google stuff while you're watching this video. Depending on where your machine is too, you have to stock it with different things. If you put a gym in a vending machine, that's what I was going to say. If you put a vending machine in a gym, you're going to need healthier products. You're going to need towels. You're going to need headphones. You're going to need chargers. You're going to need mouth guards. You're going to need, boxing gloves. If it's an MMA gym, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You're going to need specific things for a gym. And even in terms of the snacks, someone's not going to buy Frito-Lays or Doritos when they're at a gym. It just doesn't happen. So if you have the opportunity to only place a snack machine at a gym, say no. That's just my opinion. Some people have success with it. If you have the opportunity to place a drink machine, say yes. 100 times over, say yes. As long as they have a couple hundred members that are going there every single month, that location's going to do okay for you. But drinks over snacks when it comes to that, and even just like a tad, just a little tip for you, drinks sell 2 to 1 in a vending machine. So if you have a snack and a drink vending machine, your drink machine is usually going to do 2x, 1.5x the multiple of the snack machine. So keep that in mind, that drinks do sell quicker for the most part. And even in the summer sometimes, since I'm from New York, the summer my businesses increase by like 20%, 25%, just because of the sale of the drinks. And on that, you have to set competitive pricing. Although I put this in there, I won't say that I'm the most competitive, but in terms of the New York City scale of pricing and the prices that people put on vending machines in New York, I highly suggest that honestly you price how you need to price. Sometimes locations are pretty adamant about getting certain prices. Sometimes they don't mention price. Sometimes they don't mention commission. You have to feel the flow of the conversation when you're selling these machines. You are becoming a salesperson. We're in a sales generation business using vending machines to make our income. So you have to kind of understand that you have to become the salesperson. You have to understand how to talk, negotiate, and do these things. If you want a specific video on how to do sales and negotiation and closing on the phone and getting locations yourself, comment down below, sales info. I will definitely do another video on that if I get some interest. So just make sure you know what you're doing. And yeah, competitive pricing is something that in some areas you will have to price yourself cheaper by 25 cents or 50 cents, depending on what you're selling, but then it cuts into your margin. And if you don't know about your margin in the vending machine business, highly suggest checking out the last video because I went over margins and breaking down how much percent you really should make to make the most cash flow in this business. And then honestly, so the last two things I'm going to go over is maintenance and then tracking your sales, monitoring your costs. These two things kind of go together in a way, but let's talk about maintenance first. So vending machines, if you buy used or refurbished machines within the first year or two, I hate to say this, you're probably going to have some type of issue with the machine. Especially if you're new, you're not going to know how to use the machine. You're not going to know what things break. You're not going to know what's wrong. You're going to put a dollar bill in and it's not going to accept it, but it's only because you don't have $50 of change in your coin mech. I've done this. When I started my business 9 years ago, I had bought a used friggin' soda machine. And I was like, oh man, you know, whatever, I can't get it to work. They sold it, they said it works. All it needed was change. The only thing it needed was change. It wouldn't accept the bills. So these little simple things, I'm trying to save you, years of struggle of learning these things so that you can get out there and jumpstart your vending machine business as well. And then it just kind of comes down to knowing what you're selling and for what prices and having your margins on everything so that when you go into a location, you know, hey, the macroeconomics of this vending machine is X. I'm going to make X. Here's my profit after gas and delivery costs and my hourly wage. These are things that you kind of just have to keep in your mind while you're starting your vending business. Start how you want to finish, like I mentioned before. And then, of course, we will leave it at this because this is an important thing that I did forget to mention. And I do forget to mention a lot of my videos, and that does not mean that we don't follow law, but there are legal regulations when it comes to vending stuff in many countries, states, regions, cities, and it goes based on even local municipalities. Your local government could have certain things. Where I live, in a 50-mile radius, there's no vending permit, but then you go 50 miles the other way and you need vending permits. So you have to be aware of these things when jumping into the business. I always suggest when you go on Google, typing in vending machines plus the plus sign plus legal permits, legal regulations plus permits, whatever, get some info, see what your city says, and obviously put your city in there, and it'll give you good information. So I really kind of know that I put a lot at you in this video, but I think it's important when you're starting your vending machine business and you want to start your vending business from home that you know all of these things going into it. You know you don't have, let's say you don't have a garage, you don't have space to hold a vending machine, get your location, use the sponsor of today's video. Once you have a location, buy a new machine, and within 2 weeks that'll be delivered, or find a vending mover, get a refurbished machine or a used machine, and have them move it from picking up the machine to the location and stocking it with products that you can find anywhere. Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, Stop and Shop, whatever you have. There are products to be sold that you can get at your local stores, put them in your machines, make a good margin, and honestly, that is how you have success in this vending business. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, always leave a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram. Hit me up if you have any messages. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. And the little bit of the vlog in the beginning of me in Portugal, that's also something that I kind of want to incorporate more of my lifestyle. If you enjoyed that, please let me know. And guys, I hope and wish you an abundant and successful vending business future for yourself, for your family, for whoever you're doing it for even yourself. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.